Good morning, guys. This is Bobby from my backyard. Wow, a lot of things have happened in the last couple of days. I went from 11 subscribers to over 80, and man, is that awesome! That is so cool to me. I want to start by thanking Dan over at Home in the Sticks. Brother, you hooked me up. I truly appreciate the jump start, and I appreciate every one of you who visited and subscribed to my channel. It means the world to me, and I want to keep it going, and someday I want to pay it forward, just like Dan did for me, and help some other folks out. So if you ever need help with your channel, I'm glad to do what little bit I can. Okay. With that said, I did try to respond to everybody who commented or subscribed to my channel. If I missed you, I am so sorry. The comments were pouring in, and it was just amazing. And I promise you, I enjoyed reading each and every one of those comments, and I will always read each and every one of those comments. If I don't comment back or like your comment, it's only because I didn't see it. Well, if I don't comment, it might be because I have so many that I just can't, but I promise you I will read each and every one of them. So let's talk about today for a little bit. What we're going to do is build these right here. Yep. These are the 3 garden boxes I talked about building for my garden. And we're not going to build the, actually add the cattle panel trellises today, but we're going to build these boxes. So I recently discovered these blocks right here. They're called wall blocks, concrete wall blocks, and I got them at the big box store. And I read the reviews. They got great reviews. They look pretty easy, which is right up my alley because I am no engineer. No screws, no nails. Seemed a little easy, and that's right up my alley. I did get them for a couple of reasons though. The first reason is they got great reviews. That's pretty awesome. The second reason is, in all the garden channels that I watch, I haven't seen these, or at least nobody's focused on them, and I have never seen them. So I thought, why not try them, and maybe somebody's looking for something like this, and I'll be the guinea pig. All right, well, I went to the big box store and got all the supplies that I'm gonna need to build my boxes with. All right, look at that pretty truck. Anyways, here we go. All right, guys, so basically what this is this area here is all my garden, and what we're going to do is over here we're going to build a 4x12 little raised area. In the middle we're going to build a 4x12 raised area, and then on the left we're going to do the same thing, so that we'll have 3. And in between this one and this one we're going to have cattle panels arching over. And then the same thing here in between this one and this one, we're going to have some cattle panels arching over to maximize our space. And we're going to do it all with these materials here. So we're not going to use any nails. This is kind of new to me. I read about it the other day, thought it was kind of cool. We're going to see. But we'll use these. They're called wall blocks or something like that, but you can see the slots in them, and that's where the 2x6 will just slide into there. And then right on the top there's a hole. We'll run a piece of rebar, a 3-foot rebar that's going to be too high, and the rebar is going to go down in the middle and stake into the ground. So we're going to be too high on each four corners of each box. And then there's the rebar right beside it. And then we've got more blocks because we needed 24 of them for 3 boxes. I got my hoe. I've got to work the bed a little bit. Got my contractor's paper. We're going to work the bed a little bit, not a whole lot, because I do like a no-till, but I've got to get some of that grass up. And then we're going to put the contractor's paper down just so the weeds will die, and because the soil underneath is
beautiful. And then we've got 12 2x6x12s, and we've got 12 2x6x4s. But I want you to know that I saved a lot of time and effort. I bought 16 2x6x12s, and the guy at the home improvement store, I asked him would he cut them 4 of them into 4-foot pieces, and he absolutely said no problem, and he did it. Took him 5 minutes. So that's a money saving tip for you guys. I mean, I have a miter saw and I have a skill saw, but you know, like most people, that's in my garage buried up under a lot of stuff, and that's one extra step. It took this guy 5 minutes. He didn't mind at all, and I paid the same price and got the exact cuts I needed. So that's a big win right there, financially, and saved me some sweat and tears. So that's the plan. Now let's make this thing happen. It is about 95 degrees out here with a heat index of 104, so I might wait a couple of hours, but you won't have to wait a couple of hours because that's coming up next. This is what my soil looks like. It's a little sandy, but it's just beautiful, rich soil. Alright guys, so we have 2 of these things semi-done. Notice I've got paper in this one and none in that one. There's a blueberry bush right there. I'm gonna have to dig that up before we put anything down and move it somewhere else. That's a basil plant right there. There's another blueberry bush right back here. But those will be okay. And so far, you see how the wood is sticking up over in some places. It's higher in some places. That's because my ground is not graded perfectly level. Got one more box to do over there. And ultimately, I'm going to come out here with maybe a shovel and dig, you know, down the sides and try to let some of these boards fall flatter. But you know, I'm not super good at construction type projects. I'm average, and little things don't really bother me. They do some people. Also, well, I guess I'm not a perfectionist is what I'm saying. Also, these 12x4 beds, holy moly, that's going to take a lot of soil and stuff. I don't think I have enough. So next week I'm going to have to make a trip to my friend to get some more horse manure. Anyways, that's where we're at so far. And look, I don't want to scare you, but I'm tired. I'm sweaty, and it's like 6:30 in the evening, and I'm going to try to keep going, but I might finish this in the morning. So it's not hard to do, but to get them square, it's a little aggravating. All right, more later. Well, me and the wifey stuck it out and went ahead and finished the last one. What time is it, babe? I don't know, it's about 7 p.m. Is it perfect? Nope. Is it perfect for me and my family? Absolutely. Now I still have to get that blueberry bush out over there, and gosh, I'm gonna have to fill these things up with soil and horse manure and whatnot. That's gonna be a lot, but that's gonna take a while. I may have enough to do 1 box. So anyways, here's an overall look. You can see the chicken coop, and of course my raised bed here that I am taking down. I'm not taking the bed down, but I'm taking the trellises off, and of course I'm going to clean it out, add more manure. That one is 8x4, and these are 12x4. I'm probably going to need a couple of truckloads of horse manure, so no big deal. I know exactly where to get it. I know which end of the horse to get it from anyways. Alright guys, that's enough for tonight. I will follow up in the morning and we'll see where we're at. Alright, take care. Well guys, I did it. Well, me and my wife did. I don't want to take anything away from her. But like I said, it's not perfect. But you know, this is one of the things that gardening does for me. It inspires me to do things that I've never done. It makes me proud of myself. And when I get a lot of groceries from here, everybody seems to love me. So that's what gardening is to me. It's not me being the best gardener around. I'm not trying to be the Michael Jordan of gardening. It's me being the best me I can be. And that's what I want to inspire in you guys. Don't shoot for perfection. Shoot for happiness. Alright, I'll see you guys in the morning, which will only be a second away.
So everyone, please comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to put those green thumbs to work and give me a thumbs up. As always, happy gardening to you and yours.